Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. This actually came in a box with another knife that you've already seen unboxed, depending on how I plan to schedule it. Maybe not, I don't know, right? What do you want from me? I'm one guy. This came from Tools for Gents as a surprise. I knew about the other knife they were sending, but when I opened the box, there was another thing in there. And to my surprise, this was apparently, and well, we'll wait and see, but if I read the note correctly, and I think it actually says, yeah, it's Maxace and PMP. This is called the Harmony MPH06, okay? Yeah, those are two companies that I think would do pretty well. I mean, I would assume that a collaboration would yield a pretty cool knife. I have no idea what this looks like. I wasn't expecting it. I have not opened this box yet. So as per usual, we're going to share that moment together. Also, as per usual, I will link this down below if it's available. I don't know. I don't know if this is a prototype. I don't know if this is something that's been around for a bit. I have no idea, right? So we're going to find out, and I'll link it down below if I can. Thank you so much to Tools for Gents for sending this in. You'll find a link to their website down below. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. And if I didn't say so already, thanks so much to my patrons for supporting me. Sometimes I kind of forget where I am in my my speech. Okay, so, whoops, jeez. Handle knives much? Okay, without dropping it. Jeez. Oh, wait, I have seen a picture of this. Okay, wait a second. The Harmony, Maxace, and PMP. Okay, this is, I think... Oh, yeah. Cringe, right? Cringe. This guy Metal Complex is cringe. How can you get that excited about a knife? Welcome to my channel. Expect to cringe sometimes. The walk and talk on this is so good. Look at that. Right there. That's what... Ah, man. I kind of want to keep this. Look at the textured titanium on that. Ah, man, that is really, really nice. Sorry, my thumbnail is freaking gross. Oh my gosh. The titanium on that is really, really beautiful. So thinking back, they did show me a picture of this. I did not realize that they were doing more of a full-size knife. I mean, like, this could have easily been much smaller or much larger, but I remember thinking, wow, that's actually a nice-looking slip joint. But it's cool that it's more... Usually when we see knives like this, like a modern-style slip joint, they're a little bit more narrow, and they more capture that, excuse me, that full, you know, sort of traditional knife essence, and that includes more of a narrow body. This guy has got a taller blade, a really nice looking satin finish taller blade. And it's got the little, do we call it a pole? I don't know. Traditional knife people, I don't know. I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, it's nice. I would say, I mean, again, like my scale, right, where you're supposed to rate the pole 1 to 10, and I always forget if a 1 is really strong or if a 10 is really strong. This guy feels about in the middle, okay? So I feel confident in saying it feels about like a 5, whichever end of the scale is heavier. But it feels really good. And the engagement right here on like full deployment also feels really nice. No blade play up, down, left, or right. There's a nice amount of tension that's keeping the blade out. This obviously is not a locking blade. Those of you who live in areas where locking blades are illegal, you probably don't have a lot to pick from, and this might be, your ears might be perked up at this one. Those are our friends, of course, many times living in other countries who are watching this channel. Guys, I feel so bad for you. I don't know why your countries are like, no locking knives. Why? You know, but okay, if you've ever, you know, wanted to carry a larger knife, but you felt like, you know, your choice was limited to oftentimes much smaller, more narrow, non-locking knife designs, this might be right up your alley. It's not a gigantic knife, not by any stretch of the imagination. Overall length of this guy is coming in at about 7 inches, which is probably probably, to keep it in a fairly legal blade length zone. It's actually a little bit longer than 3 inches, so some areas are still going to have an issue with this, but 7 inches overall. Really nice handle profile. We have a little deep carry wire clip, which is, you know, for this, I think that works just fine. This is gorgeous. This is something that even if you aren't, you know, restricted by laws or like have to carry something like this is just a nice pocket knife to, I mean, this is the type of thing that I would carry in an office day to day, because it's just, you know, I don't know, it's the stuff that's a slip joint and doesn't like whip out or anything. Like, this is a knife that you pretty much have to open with 2 hands, right? So it's not quite as intimidating to get out. It makes, you know, some people don't care how other people feel, but I do, right? I don't want, you know, to worry people for no reason. Let's take a look at this area back here. That is gorgeous. Perfect. And they have polished this too. So the contrast between the scales and the, well, it's the back spring or the back space or whatever we call that, right? We also have nice large fasteners, and given that, you know, this is a non-locking knife, there's no lock, so it's an ambidextrous knife. You also have a left-handed mounting position for the pocket clip that looks really nice on this side. These are Chicago screws as well. Really, man, checking a lot of boxes here, right? These aren't going to be for everybody, but this is cool. This is nice. My biggest thing, the reason I don't carry many slip joints is a lot of the ones that I like just have real crappy, you know, like this area in particular just doesn't feel good. But this, from getting it out into this, you know, half stop position and the snap down into the closed position, that is crisp. Look at that. Perfect centering. And also out to the open position. This is super crispy. Yeah, that's not what I expected to be in the box, but I am pleasantly surprised. That's really good. What a weird, like, that's not what I expect. I mean, I expect, this is the level of quality that I expect from a collaboration between Maxace and PMP, but this is not the knife that I expected them to make together. When you think Maxace and PMP, you think, oh God, it's going to be like a freaking Megatron, you know, some sort of crazy overbuilt monstrosity. And they went for a totally reasonable, non-locking, modern, traditional. I mean, hey, I think that's pretty cool. I don't get to review a lot of stuff like this. I'm going to test the edge here real quick. I just want to get the factory edge, just kind of get a feel for it. Oh my God. That is beautiful. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so this is absolutely a you can tell here. This is melting. It's essentially just like the paper is evaporating. The grind on that is absolutely going to be, you know, great for slicing. There is a sharpening tool there, which might hang it up a little bit. This says M390, number 329, Harmony, Maxace, and PMP, which, yeah, Harmony. Wonderful. That's great that they came together in harmony. I don't know what to say. I don't have a joke. It's just obviously what they were going for there. Okay, this is cool. This is not a review. This is just an unboxing and first impressions. Like I said, I will link this down below if you guys want to check it out. You will get the full comprehensive review probably here within a couple of weeks. Probably won't be too long if you want to wait for my full thoughts on that. This is definitely going in my pocket. I just immediately want to carry this. This is just really cool. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.